It's opened up so much to enriching their lives. These young boys are given opportunities to learn to play musical instruments, be in a chorus, things they would never normally have the advantage to do.
When I met Malcolm, there was a gleam to his eye that came out talking about music and what music can do for young people. And I asked him if he can tie music to education. And sure enough, he came back to see me with a lot of information to tie music to education. And that really was the start of all of this.
When I started music, I didn't realize it would help me with my grades, because if I didn't come here, I wouldn't have been excellent at music at my school and my grades would have probably dropped.
It was Malcolm who really drove me to say this is something that will impact young people in a very positive and profound manner.
So my goal and my dream has come true, that I've got all 3 clubhouses operating with music. Now the sky's the limit. We got so many kids that are involved in music, and it's part of the whole curriculum of the Boys Club. It's just phenomenal.
We started with 1 young person. That grew to 10 through some Bonnie Raitt guitars that was donated.
Once you start reading the notes, but that's the fun part, so start on the C.
It wasn't just overnight success. We had little groups taking guitar lessons, and we hired a piano teacher,
G-flat major,
a drum teacher, and pretty soon we had kids lining up to take music lessons.
It was amazing to watch the young people run up the stairs with their drumsticks, just pounding on the stair rails, the staircases, the walls.
I was 6 years old when I came. When I first started, it was so new. I was actually playing stuff. I'm like, oh, I heard it on the radio, I can play that now. It was so cool. I was so in love with it. I played piano, drums, and guitar at first. And the guitar was my hands were so big for the guitar, it was so hard to play. I started playing bass, and from then, bass been my love.
These kids are getting all that for free.
There was no way that I could possibly afford piano lessons, drum lessons, chorus lessons, vibes, guitar lessons. There's no way. And the Boys Club provides that for not only myself, but my son, and other children out here whose parents may be in my situation.
We are just so fortunate to have a program like this. You have people paying hundreds of dollars for violin lessons or whatever, and we pay, what, 50 to 75 cents a year, and they get a snack, so.
Everybody loves music. So if you're teaching someone to play music, to just give them that personal satisfaction of something they accomplished, it brings you joy. And I think that that's what the whole thing is about. These kids can use as much joy in their life as they can get.
I come out of school stressed and everything, the homework, test. School, when I start playing guitar, I pick up a guitar, play anything. If I'm angry or anything, it calms me down really fast. It's really good for me. I like the sounds and everything.
Music evokes a lot of different feelings in a lot of different people, and for me, they're all positive. It can be calming, it can be energetic, it can be fun. It suits your mood, and it's all you. It's personalized. You can play what you want.
I've seen over the years, the difference in the attitudes and the difference in the whole being of a child who has had some attention paid to them and those who haven't. And there's a few here who may be, going through a few little things at home, but they seem to leave it when they come here. I see them get rid of all of their frustrations as they come in the door. When they're able to express themselves creatively with their instruments, they get a break from all that.
I'm doing something that I enjoy doing. I had friends older than me that used to go to the Boys Club, and they told me about it. So I told my mom, and she said, you should go to the Boys Club. I like the Boys Club because they treat me nice and everything, and they treat me like I want to be treated.
A lot of these kids are looking for appreciation. A lot of them are looking for just something, anything that they can stand out from the rest. And music has been able to do that for them. So from the beginning, we've always had performances. We had our first recital right out here on the roof. Just had little piano students, a couple little drum students, but it was the start. From then, we started doing talent shows down in the auditorium, and then every year we got a little bit more. And when these kids got to go to the Apollo, we've done it 2 years. Now the boys are going to be playing at Juilliard School. It's just unbelievable.
After doing the Apollo 2 times, it's just a logical progression. Lincoln Center made a lot of sense to me.
It's another venue, it's another energy. It's smaller, but it's bigger. It's good for them.
You start with one note at a time, and then you put one guy playing one note together with another guy playing another note.
We all learn the material first, and then we play with the band, and our music teachers give us directions to go, and we just practice and practice and practice.
When we have our rehearsals, he wants us to keep doing it over and over again until it is perfect, because he don't want us to look like a bunch of fools on stage.
It's about discipline, it's about respect. They're learning how to play together as a group, as a band. They're learning how to listen to each other, and they have to respect their instruments as well.
This is great for these kids. Now they're getting a little bit more, you know, relaxed and a little cocky. Now I'm like, okay, jump off the stage, man. Go ahead, do your thing. You got it now. You don't have to worry about sitting there like, no, now you can. Go ahead. Boom.
And our audience is the same wherever you go. We just want to make them smile and enjoy the music, and that's what we're teaching the kids. They're entertainers.